Chapter 2. Bangkok. A coal black night, 9 o'clock, with the rain blowing into a fine gray mist. Some of the smaller soi were filled ankle deep in sludge water. Several cars had flooded and stalled near the ding-dang intersection. It was a miserable night to search for a birthday girl. She was an upscale hooker who worked in one of the dead artist bars on Soi 33. Her Falang lover paid the freight, and he wanted her to, he demanded that she receive the birthday card, not tomorrow or the day after, but tonight, on her birthday. Hormones made a man in Bangkok hot, half-crazed, in a desperate hurry, and money made other men swim through sewers to find an angel who had vanished without a word. Vincent Calvino wasn't on the streets just to find a woman gone missing in action, but to hand her a birthday card. Even in his world, this added up to a twisted, strange assignment that he had taken against his best instincts, heading out into flooded streets with the card in his pocket. He drove through the streets that had become sewer canals, all the underground filth rising to the surface, roaring out to the sea. Most of the world was lost or missing. Only a small fraction ever had anyone looking for them, let alone someone with enough money for a private eye instructed to track them down on a rainy night at any cost. The client obviously had the sickness. This wasn't to put him down. After all, Falangs with the sickness had paid more than one private eye bill. Calvino glanced in the rearview mirror to find it filled with a neon sign reading Hell. Large, bold letters. The letters should have been backwards, thought Calvino, but there was a bright red Hell spelled out in the rear view the way ambulance gets properly spelled out for drivers checking their mirrors as they hear a siren and glance up at the mirror. Mirrors. All kinds of things were found on their surface. He turned, hooking an arm over the seat. Sure enough, Hell on the building was Le. To the left of the main sign was a smaller, cold blue neon with two words, The Cause. This had been showing up on clubs, bars, and restaurants. The members of the Cause mostly confined their drinking and eating to the causeway. Others wanted a cut of the market and started displaying the Cause sign. They were spreading out, advancing. Net talk, The Cause, The Causeway, MF, GTF, and these Falangs brought in a whole new line of business. The URL had become a legend in cyberspace, www.thecause.com, and the site was a powerful communication nerve center for members of the Cause. Members joined by paying $100 a year, got a password and a user ID, and unlimited access to advice, comments, information, the basic tricks of where to find yings, hongs, bars, general advice on how things worked, how life was organized, and a 1-year subscription to Ying Zines, the ultimate Ying Insider's Guide to the Philippines, Cuba, Indonesia, Thailand. Each country had its own causeway, but this hole-in-the-wall bar was off the beaten track. There was gold in cause business. Calvino wondered if any Falang had found this place. Had a member profiled it in his 10-day personal journal of conquest posted on the Cause bulletin board? He doubted it. Hell wasn't doing much business, but then it was raining and early in the evening. Hell looked like the place people ended up in, having started somewhere else. The main parking lot was underwater. It was about breakfast time for the night stalkers who kept vampire hours, the people who lived in this kind of place. He had several clients who were Cause members. They landed Tan Long, check into the Dynasty, Nana, Brandy, or one of dozens of other Causeway hotels. A base for drinking and playing at the Nana Entertainment Plaza, eating from food vendor carts or one of the hundreds of restaurants on the Soi off Sukhumvit Road. They knew before they got off the plane where to get a massage, where the freelancers hung out, the full menu listing the price of